What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a special edition of the Snug Wrestling Podcast. And this is a bonus special episode because we got a special guest. One half of the Triggered Wrestling Podcast, Brian Garcia, is here. It's been a long time coming, man. Brian, when I heard that I was going to hang out with the Triggered Wrestling Podcast, I was expecting the Shawn Michaels, not the Marty Jannetty, bro.
The disrespect. Yes, no. You're getting the Marty Jannetty. Yeah, you are.
Nah, I'm kidding. People are probably like, fuck, that's how we're getting started, huh? No, I can say these things because me and Brian, we go way back, believe it or not. They're also from my hometown, Sacramento. At least last time I checked, you guys are still in Sac-town, right?
Yep, still in Sacramento, still out here, living the dream in Sac-town, one would say.
Yeah, so it's been a long time coming, dude. I'm glad that you can be here.
Of course.
How's everything been, man? Actually, let's I know you're streaming this for your viewers as well, but for my viewers that don't know much about Triggered Wrestling, where what you guys are all about, tell us a little bit, what you guys are all about.
What are we about? We are a duo of a podcasters. Here we got the WWE guy, which is me. I love WWE. I love sports entertainment. I'm not a pro wrestling fan like Adrian is about AEW. He's all about the sicko wrestling, and it creates an interesting dynamic. Some say, Shannon Sharp and the other guy, because he doesn't matter, right? I forget his name. Where they just butt heads all the time regarding wrestling. You guys check us out, check our YouTube channel out, check out our Facebook. There's a cool little 8-minute clip discussing last night's, or when you're watching this, AEW Street Fight, Death Riders versus the Don Callis family. It's a quick 8-minute clip, gives you pretty much everything you need to know about who we are.
Nice. Dude, I haven't watched AEW in like 2 months, dog.
It's good. It's a good watch. I was actually watching TNA right before I joined with you. So I'm trying to expand my horizons. AEW is a fantastic show at times. It's just lack of storytelling, but hey, there is storytelling. It's just not good storytelling, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's not by choice, dude. It's just Wednesdays are kind of tricky for me because especially all the fucking content that we've been doing, man. It's hard to keep up with everything, man. WWE pretty much takes up most of my week, so I don't have time for AEW, unfortunately. But we are going to Dynamite next month, right? The 18th.
The 18th of February. Yes, we will be there. We're sitting close by just because I bought the tickets a day too late, and apparently where Edgar is sitting, they're in high demand. So we're sitting one section over in the same row. So we'll be close by.
Yeah. I know last time I saw you guys was Monday Night Raw. When was that though? Fuck, it feels like forever ago. It was when Jey Uso won that Battle Royal and he went on to face CM Punk at Saturday Night's Main Event. Whatever Monday Night Raw that was. Yeah, which was a really good show.
WWE Raw. Quick Google. But yeah, that was last time we ran into each other. At least I had some delicious hot dog. I had glizzy.
Calm down, Dean Ambrose. Calm down, John Moxley.
Dogs, bro. I love me my Costco glizzies, bro. If you want to talk about food, that's what we do. That's the other thing we do talk about. It's just random stuff. We respond a lot to comments from our commenters and just love talking about Costco glizzies, bro. Food, movies, whatever you guys want to talk about. It kind of pops up in the conversation with all the viewers.
So it's not just wrestling. It's just whatever.
No, it's pretty much wrestling. It's pretty much wrestling, but then if some commenter says this and then it like, oh yeah, I remember this, and then next thing you know, we're talking about something for like 5 minutes, and it always circles back around to wrestling.
Yeah,
but it's a good conversation to have.
That's always fun, dude. Yeah, man. That's all I fucking talk about, and then I go to work because like a lot of my coworkers know what I do like on the side for fun, and then they want to talk to me about wrestling. I'm like, nah, bro.
Yeah,
nah, I don't want to talk. No, this is my time away from wrestling, bro.
No, I love talking about wrestling, but mean, that's pretty. Honestly, I watch Raw, I watch SmackDown, I watch Dynamite. I try to watch NXT. That's kind of like always in the background at my house. If that's not on, I'm watching WWE Unreal. So I can't get away from it. I can't get
Yeah.
away from it.
Shout out to Alejandra Rodriguez. This is a good question. This was what my next question for you, Brian. How are you, dog? How have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Don't really talk. I mean, we text every now and then back and forth, but
Yeah,
it's the first time we've
been
had
on
this
stream.
space, just me and you, where we can actually talk for real, for real. How's everything been, dog?
Everything's good, man. Let's see. Getting ready, getting fit for Vegas because we're going to WrestleMania. Me and Adrian
Mm-hmm.
and the rest of the Triggered Wrestling crew. We're going out there. We're going to be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Coming back to Sacramento Monday. We'll be at WrestleCon all 4 days. We're going to Bloodsport. We're going to WWE World. We're doing the F1 Grand Prix little thing that they do. So we'll be out there doing our thing, shooting content, doing that. So I'm trying to get fit out there so I can be pool ready, I guess people would say.
How's
It's
that going?
not summer bod ready. It's like springtime ready. It's going good, bro.
Ah.
I'm down 10 pounds in the last 3 weeks.
Oh,
Started at
okay.
220, well, technically I was 210 today after my workout. So could it be because I was dehydrated from sweating? I mean, probably.
Was this like a New Year's resolution, or is it just because of
It's just for the trip.
WrestleMania?
Just for the WrestleMania trip, bro.
Okay.
Yep.
Did,
Also
did
got
you
to get
have
my
any
fucking wrestler tan on.
did you have any New Year's resolutions this year?
Did I have it? No, I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions. What about yourself?
Yeah, dude. Um, I want to take up smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, you're lying.
I want to drink more alcohol and eat more junk food and work out less.
Well, you're probably succeeding at all those things.
I think so. Oh shit. Well, now that we got all the formalities out of the way, or whatever you want to call them, let's talk about some wrestling, Brian. Well, more specifically, I want to get your thoughts on this documentary, the WWE Unreal, because it seems to be what everyone's talking about right now.
Mhm.
And I did not watch the first season. I refused to watch the first season
Really?
because
Okay.
because I don't want the magic to be ruined for me. I feel like I know too much already, you know? And there's some things that I just don't want to know, man. I want to feel like, oh, how do they do that? You know, oh, was that supposed to happen? Like, I don't want that to get ruined for me. But
Mhm.
this season I did. Overall, before we get into like the details, what was your like overall thoughts on season 2 so far? Did you watch the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing, and I watched all of season 1. I enjoyed it, and I wanted them to have a season 2. Uh, just because we didn't expect season 1 to happen, right? So that was kind of
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, okay. But then when it came on, I was like, okay, this is all kind of stuff people know. Same with season 2. For me, it's a nice documentary for people that are not truly wrestling fans. I feel like it's a
Mm-hmm.
cool documentary for people that are, oh, I used to watch wrestling 20 years ago, 10 years ago. Not somebody that's like a diehard that's like reading Dave Meltzer, reading um, I don't know, all of the countless other people, Fightful. You can name a whole bunch of them. If somebody
Mm-hmm.
is in the know, then it's kind of retelling the entire story that you already knew,
Yeah.
just from, I guess, the inside perspective. And is it interesting? Yeah, but for me, it was a little bit more like background noise, just being like, oh, I knew that. Oh, I knew that. I mean, it's cool to see like Naomi talk and Big Jim talk about the baby a little bit, but I mean,
Yeah.
it was a casual documentary, I would say.
That sounds about right. I think you hit it right on the nail with that one. I think they're trying to get those viewers, those Netflix viewers that don't
Mhm.
watch regularly, to get them interested into like, well, let's take them backstage and see why we do things, how we do things, and maybe they'll watch our
Yeah.
product with a different understanding of it instead of just being like, oh, this shit is some fake shit. This shit's whack. It's more
Yeah,
like, oh, okay, I get it now type thing,
yeah,
right?
exactly. So like the entire jelly roll thing is pretty much stuff we already knew as well. I mean, we knew Seth Rollins faking the injury, right? That was kind of rumored for quite a bit, but it's cool to hear them talk about it. And hey, I'm not going to complain. And it's I feel like Netflix has a lot of people that just casually watch documentaries, and this is just another one for them to watch.
Yeah, for sure. Can you see the comments, Brian, by the way, or no? Do I have to
No,
show them?
I can't
Okay.
see. I could see Alejandro Rodriguez and Trey Miguel back in TNA. That's the ones I can see.
Yeah, those are the comments too. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to talk about Trey Miguel, but that's crazy that he's back in TNA already. That was quick.
Yeah.
Um,
You
but
want to
back
talk
to
about?
this.
We'll talk about later. We'll talk about later.
Yeah, just let's go back to this Unreal thing. You mentioned the Seth Rollins thing. I
Yeah.
ate that shit up, Brian. If I'm being honest, I believed 100% that was a complete fucking shoot. I was like, oh my
Really?
god, there's no way that Seth Rollins just got beat by LA Knight. Like I mean, I got to be honest, dude. I'm not gonna sit here in front and pretend like, oh, I knew all along. No, because the way that they did it, man, was so good. We live in a time where, as wrestling fans, we kind of see through the bullshit, right? But
Yeah.
they're kind of finding new ways to surprise at least most of us. What was your feeling, or what was your thoughts, man, seeing this how they did everything, or did you had a feeling that this was a work?
Well, when I first saw it happening on Saturday Night's main event, I thought he was really injured just because of the way it happened. But then you wait a couple hours, and then what's the name from Fightful? Sean Ross Sapp is like, "Oh,
Mm,
it's a shoot. Sorry, not a shoot. It's a work. He's gonna
mm,
be back." And then someone else says it, and someone else says it, and they're like, "Yeah, I keep trying to pry. I'm texting this person, and no one seems to give me an actual answer to anything. He hasn't gone to any doctor's appointments, and just because we do the podcast stuff and we have to be kind of in the
yeah.
know, then it kind of like I still popped for when he dropped the crutches, but I at the back of my mind, I was like, okay, so this is a possibility, as opposed to if I was just a casual fan, then I would have just been
Hmm.
surprised.
Yeah, dude. I I absolutely love that. And yeah, I mean that was one of the highlights for me for this documentary. Just seeing how they put everything together. But I also hate that. I also hate watching, all those fucking moments that I thought was so great. It feels like they just planned it last minute. And John's like the R Truth thing, right?
Oh
John
yeah, the art
Cena
truth
and
thing. Mhm.
the R Truth thing, that was very last minute, wasn't it?
That was last minute. But see, I don't, not to skip over talking that, but I'm going to skip it. One thing that was abundantly clear is the incapability of WWE and specifically Road Dogg of telling cohesive storytelling to the point where we're still
Yeah.
suffering his decisions. What 6, 7, 8 months later, because he's like, we should put the belt back on Chelsea Green. And
Yeah.
if anything, I'm like, well, it's just I already knew that the women's division on SmackDown is probably the weakest, especially the mid card. You got Chelsea Green, Mitchin, who, BFAB, who, and that's it. Julia, and it's sad, but it's because it's like he had absolutely no fucking plan on anything after giving the belt back to Chelsea Green, and if it's
Yeah.
just infuriating me as a fan because I'm like as a fan, like I could fucking come up with something a lot better than what he did, and I could probably answer these questions that he didn't have an answer to for Triple H.
That's another thing too that I was wondering watching this fucking documentary is like
Mhm.
they all know that the cameras are rolling, right?
Yeah,
At one point does that affect like the what actually happens? Because I remember when the first season came out, I have read comments or quotes of I don't remember if it was Paul Heyman or Triple H that were like, "Yes, we're pulling back the curtain." I'm like, "You ain't pulling back the curtain. You're lifting the whole fucking dress. You're
yeah,
doing way more than pulling the curtain." But they're like, "We're not giving them everything." So that kind of
yeah,
made me wonder like, okay, they know the cameras are rolling. there's got to be a certain percentage, a certain point where it is performance, even though it's a documentary. They are kind of still performing for those cameras, are they not? Or am I just looking into it too much?
I mean, I don't think anybody would choose to perform in front of the cameras in that manner to be like, yo, I got this idea. Let's put the belt back on Chelsea Green. Okay.
Mm.
And who's she going to face against? The same people? Oh, yeah. It's like, so what's the plan? I don't know. Like, I don't think that is planned. I think that's literally just shooting from the hip. Like shit.
Yeah.
I'm booked into a corner, but we're still 8 months. I mean, it took them that long to be like, you know what? We should call up Jordan Grace. We should, and then even the Julia and Kiana James thing isn't working for me.
Yeah.
So it's a whole bunch of stuff that we're still suffering the consequences of.
So I'm still on episode 4. I haven't finished watching it. I don't think I'm want to finish watching it if I'm being honest. I saw
Really?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw that thing with Road Dogg, the one you're talking about, where he's just like, I don't know, who are you gonna? Yeah, okay, let's put the belt back on Chelsea. Who is she gonna fight? And he's
He
like,
said,
I
and
don't
then
know.
what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So did anything else happen with Road Dogg after that? Because he was a big part of this documentary, wasn't he?
He was. I'm almost done with the whole thing, and the reason I stopped was because I was just so infuriated just with what I was watching, especially with Road Dogg. I'm just like, why am I giving my time to this? But this guy just doesn't know what's going on. There's some obviously there's some good parts with like Jelly Roll and him training, and you could see how he's very respectful for the business. Like that stuff is cool, but some
Yeah.
stuff is just straight up infuriating.
Yeah, sure. What's another infuriating part for you from this documentary, Brian?
I'm gonna go with the common one that people say, which is Michael P.S. Hayes, where he's saying that Chelsea Green is there to. She's not the top star. She's there to make stars, which
Yeah.
I firmly agree with. But she is a star in her own way, very
Yeah.
much how like the Miz was for so long, or Dolph Ziggler, where they are stars and they do make stars, but you
Yeah.
still have to give them something every so often. And I do hope that they eventually give her a world title.
Yeah, I would hope so too. And I didn't realize that comment was such a big deal until I saw the reaction online, because when I was watching it, it kind of made sense to me. In a way, that's kind of a compliment to Chelsea Green, because that just says that in a way she's better than everyone else. She's a better worker because she's the one that's making them look good, right?
Mhm.
That takes a lot of skill to do.
It does.
And she has that, I guess, responsibility. And I think that's way more important than, well, some would say, no, what's important is being the one with the championship in the main event at WrestleMania, which is true. But they need people like Chelsea Green.
They do.
For them to be in that spot. I don't know. It's a crazy fucking world, man, that they live in.
It is. And it's one of those situations where I was talking with Adrian about it, which was, for example, when Austin Theory came back, right? People were like, oh, they're trying to build him up because he's a Vision. Adrian said, oh no, they're just using him to take pins. So his first ever match back after joining the Vision, he was bumping like crazy. And I said, this guy bumps too well and he's bumping too good for people, to the point where a star wouldn't bump like that for people. Does that make sense? Like, Roman Reigns ain't going to bump like that for other people. So them doing that to help someone else is actually hurting them in a weird way.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
If they sell too much, it hurts.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. That could be true, man. But I mean, Austin Theory's first match back, he won it. Didn't he get the pin on Rey Mysterio, if I'm not mistaken?
Sorry, my bad. I meant the second match back when he was was it the tag match? No, his first match was a tag match.
Right.
Could be mistaken. Was the tag match?
The first match was a tag match. Austin Theory got the pin on that match, on his first match back. The second match was a singles match versus Rey. and I think it ended with a DQ or something like that.
It might be
But you're
thinking
right.
about the second one. Yeah.
But you're right. I mean, yeah, I mean, Roman Reigns isn't going to bump like that, but again, man, it just goes back to Austin Theory just being that good, like Chelsea Green. I mean, they can sell. And is that really something that can hurt them? I don't know, man. Chelsea seems pretty happy in her role, if I'm being honest. She seems
Oh, for
pretty
sure.
content, you know? Yeah, fuck it. I'll fucking make you look good. Pay me.
Yeah,
You
exactly. They're
know?
on TV time, which is what she does, right? She pitches herself to be in these situations, and it works out for some people. It doesn't work out for a lot of people. That's the thing. Because I mean, it works out for the Miz. It works out for Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
Not for everybody. You know, they have to have
Yeah,
that specific character that people want to see lose.
exactly. Yeah. And that is Chelsea Green, man. She's getting used a lot. Do you guys watch AAA at all?
Yes.
She's all over AAA, dude. She's all over. She's on NXT sometimes. Like she's all
Yep.
over the fucking place. It's crazy.
Exactly. So she's one of those people that's trying to, like, very much like the Miz, because the Miz was the one volunteering for all these extracurricular activities outside of WWE. And eventually the higher ups, they look at them, they're like, you know what? She's someone that's dependable, as opposed to
Mm-hmm.
the issue that they have in AEW where I'm signing a contract just so I can be at home.
Yeah, they're definitely taking advantage of Chelsea Green for damn sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, we just saw Jordan Grace get called up. It looks like she's gonna get a crack of Jade Cargill for the title.
Yep.
But we were seeing Chelsea Green have a couple face-offs, some encounters there with Jade Cargill a couple times on SmackDown, didn't we?
Yeah, I guess we did. More so Jade Cargill trying to look tough in backstage segments. Maybe eventually, but also Jade Cargill had like stare-offs with everybody. Charlotte Flair at one point when she first joined the company. I think Rhea Ripley one time as well. So just them looking at each other is, I guess, a start to a story. But eventually, I do want Chelsea Green to I want her to be a world champion, dude. I want her to
Hell
see
yeah.
her. She better win the Royal Rumble. She ain't doing it though.
Nah. Who you got for the women's Rumble?
Or the women's, Rhea Ripley or Io Sky.
What? Why?
Because that's going to be the main event of night one of WrestleMania.
Has that been reported already? Because I haven't seen any of that.
No reporting. It just, they haven't had a main event, the women, in a long time. Their match at Evolution was amazing. With Naomi cashing in. That match was really good. And Rhea Ripley's never beaten Io Sky. And they're currently a tag team. Yeah, they're currently a tag team. It just works. Like eventually they're gonna, we'll see what happens at the Royal Rumble. Yeah.
Anything can happen in the WWE, pal. Speaking of Io Sky, that fucking picture that's been going around all over the internet of her straddling Triple H. What the fuck, bro? That's crazy, isn't it?
It is. I have no comment for that, just because I'm not in that situation. I'm not in the heat of the moment.
You got to comment, bro. That's what we're here to do. And I'm clipping this too.
I would have been like, excuse me, like my wife is right over there. I don't know if Stephanie McMahon was there, but like,
that's pretty weird, dude. That's pretty weird. I mean, yeah, dude. I don't know if any situation in life in general, not just in wrestling, requires that type of reaction from someone.
I don't know,
like
man.
That.
If I run into you at WrestleMania, bro, I'm gonna be Io Sky. That's all I'm saying.
But see, that's different though, bro. I don't.
That's different.
It's different, dog. It's different.
I want to hang on you like this, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm not your boss. You know, like,
yeah.
It's weird because that does not seem like a professional relationship. That seems like a way more personal relationship to me. You know, if an employee is jumping like that on a boss, regardless if it's wrestling or whatever the case. I saw that, and for once, I actually agree with fucking Vince Russo of all people, who was
I
like,
didn't see
"Yeah,
what he said. What did he
that's
say?
basically it was inappropriate." He was like, you don't. You're a married man, Triple H. You're the boss. This is your employee. Like that. You just don't do shit like that." And
It was
again,
not like
we're
it was his choice. I mean, she ran up and jumped on him. I mean, he could have put her down, but like
right.
maybe she's probably sees him as a father figure. She's the one. He's pretty much believed in her, recruited her to NXT, pushed her ass all the way up to the tippy tip top of WWE, puts her in all these spots. She's grateful. I wouldn't. I mean, is it weird? Yes. Is it as weird as people are saying? No. Like the whole Hangman Adam Page taking a picture with Marty Scurll thing. It is
What
kind of
about
weird,
that?
yeah.
What's
Oh,
the
just
story
beautiful.
behind that?
Oh, well, where do I start, man? Do you know what Marty Scurll did?
No.
Okay. Well, there's a reason he's not signed to AEW with the rest of the elite, right? And he has been kind of blackballed from certain things. He's only wrestling in like Mexico and
Mm,
Puerto Rico and stuff. Hangman Adam Page, hangs out with his
mm,
friend. And it's not even Hangman Adam Page. Marty Scurll takes pictures with him, posts it, and now people are upset at
mm,
Hangman Adam Page for associating themselves with Marty Scurll. If you guys don't know what he
mm.
did, just Google it. Just Google it.
Nah, tell us, bro.
Okay.
I want to know.
All right. Well, let me, I guess, lay down some allegedlys here because this was during the whole Me Too movement.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, a girl he was training this in the UK, he had sexual intercourse with this woman. She was 16, intoxicated in England. 16 is
Mm-hmm.
legal in the UK, but she
Mm-hmm.
mentioned that she was taken advantage of because she was intoxicated. He's her trainer. That's why he got Me Too'd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't that similar thing happen with like Sam Roberts or something like that?
I'm not too sure about Sam Roberts. You're talking
That's
about the
the
bald guy, not Sam
no,
Wrestling.
no, the ring announcer for AEW,
Justin Roberts.
Justin Roberts. There you go. Thank you.
Oh, I'm not. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think it did. But he's still there.
Exactly. Shit. But see, that's the other thing, right? Is that's why he didn't get signed to AEW and has been kind of blackballed. And then you got Jay Briscoe and Mark Briscoe with what happened to them, which is why it took so long for them to get into AEW. And then this whole Trey Miguel situation, right? He can't be in there for past comments.
Yeah.
But then Zachary Wentz, he can be in there from what he did. So it's
yeah, the picture, the Hitler picture, or whatever.
the Hitler picture, full on pose. It's not even just the picture, it's just all the allegations of abuse and stuff like that too. And I'm not one to know. I wasn't involved, but where someone's drawing the line, that's fucking tough. Like, where do you draw the line?
Yeah. But yeah, going back to that whole Io Sky thing, man. And you're probably right. Maybe they do have that father-daughter relationship or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But also, let's be for real. Like, let's be adults here. Io Sky is a grown-ass woman. She's not a little girl for her to be like, "Oh, this is my father. This is my dad." I look at you like, "Come on, bro. What are we doing?" That was just me though. I don't know.
I went to Google how old she is. She's 35. She's older than me. So yeah, she's not a little girl. I was like, maybe she
Not
was
at all.
26. Not saying that was would have made a big difference, but
Nah, dude. She's been wrestling forever, I feel like. For a long time.
Why are you making me feel old, bro? I'm only 34.
Am I 34 yet? I think I am. I
91?
stopped keeping track, bro. Yeah, 91. Yeah, I'm 34. I think I turned 34 my last birthday, unfortunately. But yeah, dude, that was a crazy thing that happened on Unreal. I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to ask you about was the whole R-Truth situation, because you completely you dodged that one, bro. You didn't get away that easy.
No, my bad. Go ahead. What was the question again?
I don't remember, but it's good.
Was it about like what I thought about him being fired?
Well, basically just that whole situation because I guess even Triple H made some crazy ass comments where he was like he was not never under contract with us despite what basically said that what our truth did going to the internet and saying that he's been released was total bullshit because
Yeah.
basically Triple H denied all that, didn't he?
So, well, yeah, well, but that was also known like immediately right after, because he said he got fired. That got the internet fucking crazy. Which was it strategy? I think so. If I tell these people I was fired, it's gonna get them on their ass to like, hey, they like me, because that sounds a lot worse than, hey, my contract is up in 5 days and they're not renewing it.
Mm-hmm.
So on the documentary, he said, I thought I was fired. I felt like I was pretty much fired. And that's pretty much true. I mean, like, if you're told they're not going to renew your contract, essentially you're being let go, but you're not being fired in that exact moment? So,
Yeah. I mean,
uh,
yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say that I feel like he probably played that to his advantage a little bit. But a lot of people cried for him, and they don't use him. We're all the people crying about our truth that he's on TV now.
Yeah, for real. John Cena left, and it's like, all right, what do we do with him now? That's a good
Exactly.
fucking question, dude. We haven't seen our truth since December.
Yeah, that's something like
Or
that.
has he had backstage segments?
He probably just showed up backstage once or twice. Well, he was John Cena's last match. That's probably like the last time, I think.
Yeah, I think so. That sounds about right. Um, what was the other thing that I was gonna ask you about on this Unreal documentary? I had something else, man, and I fucking
It's
forgot.
all good. It's all good, man. What did you think about Becky Lynch feeling bad about Bailey losing her spot at WrestleMania, pretty much taking her spot at WrestleMania?
I missed that part.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I that was on the first episode, right?
Uh, Probably maybe you haven't gotten there. It was like episode 4, 3, something like that.
Yeah, well, just tell me because I don't think I'm gonna watch it. What did she say about that, Becky?
She was pitching ideas to Triple H. She's like, "Hey, can I?" It's like, "I just throwing ideas. You don't have to go with it, but how about I don't take her spot at WrestleMania and like I show up the next day, kind of thing?"
Mm-hmm. And they
So
were
and
just
then
not having it. They were like, nah, it's got to
Triple
be
H is
at
like,
Mania.
yeah, Triple H is like, no, because this, and this, and explained to her. And she's like, okay. And then Bailey was just like, I appreciated her trying to, go up to bat. But at that point, I was like, I'd already accepted it. And it sucks, but hey, it's the business we live in. And you could tell she was bummed, but she also understood the business.
Did they get any comments from Bailey about that?
No, that's what Bailey said. She was like, it was bummed, but I appreciate Becky trying to like,
Oh, okay.
you know, not want the
Uh,
spot. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Tommy says, I really
My
like
boy
the
Tommy.
episode with the Rollins cashing in on Punk segment.
Everybody likes that set. So first of all, Adrian, Tommy Spillman, he came up in second place in our fantasy football league of Triggered Wrestling. We did a fantasy football league. He got in second place to your champion, your boy, me. So I just
You
always like
got
to rub
first
that in his face.
place?
Of course I did, bro. I want to get in
I
first
call
place my league.
shenanigans on that. How is it that the guy that runs the thing fucking wins it? Come on now.
Hey, I drafted Christian McCaffrey. Who was I'm totally spacing on my team right now. Point of story being I had nothing but studs on my team. All right, Adrian. All right, Edgar.
Yeah, Tommy, I call bullshit, Tommy. You better watch out for that guy over there. Nah, I'm
No,
kidding.
no, no.
Um,
I'm sorry, I called you Adrian, bro. I'm so used to doing shit with Adrian.
yeah, it's all good.
My bad.
I take that as a compliment. Adrian's a good looking fella.
That he is.
Um, but yeah, dude,
He's
anything
rich.
else when it comes to this documentary that stood out to you? Because I'm drawing a blank now. I can't remember what it was really important too. It was a good fucking question, and I completely lost it.
It's all good, man. Season 3 coming up, summer 2026. They're gonna be going over John Cena's last matches.
Officially?
Yeah, but there was a teaser at the end, pretty much talking about John Cena
Oh,
getting choked out, all that stuff. He went shake and bake on me. Always, bro. Always. You ain't first, you last, bro.
well, fuck. Yeah, I think just for the sake of content, just to make content, I'll probably watch the shit, but yeah, we'll see.
Just watch it, man.
Well,
And
mhm.
so just watch it. Yeah.
Well, Brian, before we get up out of here, I want to get your predictions for this weekend Saturday night's main event, if you don't mind. We
Yeah, of
got
course.
Sorry, I think we got like a bit of a fucking lag for some reason.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right, so let's start off with, I'm gonna let you pick which match you want to predict first, Brian.
Oh man, what are the matches? I'm trying to go off the top of my head. I know the main event that's probably gonna be, but I don't want to start with that one. So
Okay.
shoot. Do you have the other matches? I'm spacing on them right now.
So the main event, see, that's the thing. I don't know what the main event is gonna be
The main event's
because
gonna be the Fatal 4-Way.
okay, and then besides that, we got Cody versus Jacob.
Oh, that one might be the okay. Well, that's a tough one right there. If I had I'm gonna go with Jacob Fatu winning.
Yeah, why is that?
Just because Drew McIntyre gets involved, they end up duking it out. Cody Rhodes loses. He kind of gets pushed to the back a little bit. Jacob Fatu could go against Drew McIntyre for a little bit. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Or it'll just end in DQ. That's probably what will
Why?
happen.
Why do you think Drew McIntyre is going to get involved?
Because it's Drew McIntyre, bro. That's why.
But you think he's going to get involved to help Cody?
No, I think he's just going to go whip some ass. That's what I think he's going to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Or he might just be out there on commentary. You know, that's what they do sometimes.
Maybe. I mean, I think if anything, he would be on commentary for the Fatal 4-Way match because that's the number one contenders.
Yeah, but I mean, we already know who's going to win that one. Sami Zayn.
Oh, God. I hope not.
It is. It's Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia, dude. He's going to win.
Yes, and Saturday night's main event is in Canada. So fucking what? That doesn't mean shit to me. Just because you're in your hometown, that means you got to win? No, that don't mean.
He's got home field advantage in two places, man.
Yeah, man, but I don't want to see Sammy win it, dude.
Me neither.
Nothing against Sammy. I love Sammy, but I don't want to see that, bro. Like, do you really want to see Sammy versus Drew McIntyre at the main event of Royal Rumble?
It would not be ideal, but also it's too early for Trick Williams, right? Damian Priest, probably a worst option, even though they had some good matches together. And Randy Orton. It's a very nostalgic for him to come back, I guess, and face Drew McIntyre. My money's on Sami Zayn taking the win.
Yeah, man. It seems like everyone is going for Sammy, dude. But I'm like, is everyone going for Sammy just because they're in Saudi Arabia, or is it because they actually want to see Sammy get a shot at this? You know?
Well, I mean, we could be wrong. We could be wrong.
Definitely, man. I hope so.
Well, let me tell you why we would be wrong. Because next year's WrestleMania is in Saudi. So if he doesn't do it this one, he's definitely winning it and getting the title next year.
Yeah, I mean that's also a possibility, dude. But okay, you, Brian, personally, regardless of where WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble is in Saudi Arabia, or if it's in fucking Cancun or whatever the fuck, do you really want to see Sami Zayn as a world heavyweight champion?
I didn't want to see Daniel Bryan as a world heavyweight champion, bro. And it still happened multiple times.
But that was good.
No, it wasn't. That guy. No, it wasn't. It wasn't good. People can go over there and glaze all they want, but no, it wasn't good.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But just imagine the Saudi crowd, their first WrestleMania, one of their own wins. It's Sami Zayn, the ultimate underdog. Come on.
Yeah. So okay. So do you want to see him win it at this Royal Rumble or at the next WrestleMania? That's the other one too.
Well, I mean, he's gonna win the Fatal 4-Way, but he's not gonna win at Royal Rumble. He's just gonna be there to take an L, and it builds the long-term storytelling.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Let's go with the women's tag team match. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez.
I think Ray Ripley and Io Sky retain, and then the following week is when we start to see I guess we'll probably see some. What is the word I'm trying to look for? I guess some you know cracks in the egg. I guess people are saying cracks in the friendship, and then
Yeah,
over the time up to Royal Rumble, over the time up to WrestleMania, they betray each other. That's what I think is going to happen.
they're just gonna break up, huh? At Saturday Night's main event.
The little cracks. They're still going to retain the Royal Rumble, and then they're happy for whoever wins, and they probably lose the title. The title's on the way there. They start blaming each other. One of them has to win the Elimination Chamber to earn the chance to fight the other one or something, because they do the Elimination Chamber for the title for the most part.
Okay.
There's a way.
So, okay. So you mean between Rhea and Io is what you mean?
Yeah, that's what I think they're building up to for WrestleMania. So,
okay,
I would say that they retain, and then they eventually lose the titles further down the road.
got it. Okay. All right, yeah, because I mean, whatever happened to that fucking storyline with Liv being pissed off at Roxanne? Remember that?
That's also coming at some point, which is why I don't think they're going to be winning the tag titles.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we got that women's tag team match. I'm not really looking forward to that one, if I'm being honest. You got Sammy to win the Fatal 4-Way, and you got Jacob Fatu to win it.
Yep.
Do you think there's going to be a fourth match added on Friday Night SmackDown, or do you think, well, let's just keep it at 3 matches?
I hope they had a fourth match. I would be extremely disappointed if they didn't have a fourth one. I don't know what the match would be, though. That's the bad thing.
Yeah. I can't. I mean, we were kind of going over like some of the potential matches yesterday when we did our predictions, and the options are very, very cold, let's just say. Not very interesting.
No. I mean, the best one would be Jade Cargill versus Jordan Grace. I think that would probably be the best option they have.
Already? I mean, she just got called up. She's only had like one match. Jordan Grace.
That's what happens when Jade Cargill goes and injures Mitchin and BFAB, right?
Oh fuck, that's right.
Fucked him up. Okay, I mean, and according to Road Dogg, there ain't nobody else on that roster, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it ain't Julia, it ain't Kiana James, and that's everybody. So,
damn, that's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what's happening this weekend. Yeah, dude, that was fun. We got to do this more often, dude.
For sure.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming on, Brian. That was fun. Hopefully next time we can get the Shawn Michaels of the Triggered Wrestling team here.
Yeah,
shout out to Adrian.
Yeah, shout out to him. But yeah, well, follow us as well at Triggered Wrestling. We're available everywhere: YouTube, Facebook. And if you're anybody from our show joined, I know Tommy Spillman left some comments. I appreciate y'all. Show this man some love.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. If you're new, please be sure to follow me at Snug Wrestling. Check out our socials and Apple Podcasts and Spotify and all that good shit. And we will see you on the next one. Have a good night.
Deuces.